Hey everybody, and welcome to our What is Coaching call. We're so excited that you joined us. We're going to get started in a minute, but first I wanted to introduce you to, we have Kristynne Rodriguez on the call and also Courtney Johnson, so they're just going to introduce themselves really quick.
Yes, hi, my name is Kristynne Rodriguez. I'm a Beachbody coach, and I've been doing this for a year and a half now. And I also have two little ones, a 2.5-year-old and a 6-month-old baby. Courtney?
And I'm Courtney Johnson. I'm also a Beachbody coach. I actually work full-time as a school psychologist, and I am married, so no little ones yet. I have 2 cats, though.
Awesome. Okay. So we're going to go over today just the ins and outs, the what, when, where, how, everything about Beachbody, everything you need to know about what we do as coaches and all that kind of good stuff. So to start us off, I'm just going to share a little bit about my story. And these are just a couple pictures of me and my family. And I started coaching, it's been about 2.5 years now. And I started after my first daughter was born, a few months after she was born. And the reason I initially became a coach was because I had always been used to working a ton. And when I had her, I knew I wanted to stay home. I had a burning desire to stay home with my kids, but I knew that I needed something more because I was always used to being super busy. And so being home all day was like, I knew I needed something. Even though being a mom is the best thing ever, I wanted something more. So I came across Beachbody coaching, and it was perfect for me. So initially, I did it for the accountability because I had gained about 43 pounds when I was pregnant with her. So obviously, I had a lot of baby weight to lose. So I signed up as a coach, and I started I started with T25 and drinking Shakeology, and I just started sharing that on Facebook. And it really helped to hold me accountable because people were watching what I was doing. They were asking me questions. And so I just naturally started losing the weight, and I wanted to keep going because people were watching me and they were asking what I was doing. So eventually I lost all 43 pounds, and then I lost an additional 10 pounds as well, which was pretty awesome. So in the beginning, the accountability for me was huge. Like that's, a lot of the reason that I stuck with it was because of that. And then after a few months of that, and after I lost all the baby weight, we came a point where I knew that if I didn't start making money somehow, I would have to go back to working full time and look into that. So I knew I didn't want to do that. I knew I wanted to be home with my daughter and now son. So I talked to my coach, and I realized that coaching could be a big business opportunity, which I didn't honestly actually realize in the beginning. I just kind of signed up, like I said, for the accountability and for something to do. So when I realized I could make an income from it, I told my coach, I was like, okay, what do I need to do? And she told me what to do. And now I have 2 kids. I have a girl and a boy, and I'm able to stay home with them. So it's been a huge blessing, and it's definitely changed our lives. So what coaches are and what we are not. We are customers that love the product. So when I started off, I did T25, and before that I had done P90X. And I honestly love all of our workout programs. So I would just share that, and I would share my love for it. And Shakeology, honestly, I wasn't a believer at first. It took me a little bit, and now I love it. And I just share that on Facebook. And we are everyday average people. So anyone can do this job. You don't have to be any kind of fitness expert, a nutrition expert. You don't have to be at your goal weight. I was not at my goal weight. I still had, like I said, 40 plus pounds to lose. And actually, I think that gave me an advantage because I was able to share my journey and inspire others that were at the same point that I was. We provide resources. So we give resources to people, whether it's meal plans or, like, for example, our team, we have a huge team, and they have tons and tons of different meal plans for you and tons of different things that you can follow. So I started When I started coaching, I didn't know anything about clean eating. And I went to our team website and I found a meal plan on clean eating. And I was able to learn all about it and get a full-on shopping list and meal plan. And now I share that with others and I provide that with others. We help others reach their goals by running challenge groups, just by being their cheerleaders, just motivating them. And we lead by example and we share our journey. So like I said, I was doing my workouts, I was drinking my Shakeology, I was eating healthy, and I was just sharing that with others. And in the beginning, I didn't really try at all. I would just post on Facebook and share with others what I was doing, and naturally people were asking me and they wanted to know what I was doing. What coaches are not. We're not sales professionals. We don't want you to be salesy at all. That's not what we're about. We're more about sharing, not selling. We're not fitness models. We're not nutritionists, and we're not personal trainers. And if you are any of those things, that's great. That's fine too. But most coaches are not any of those things, and you don't have to be any of those things. So our purpose as Beachbody coaches, our mission is, and the company's mission, which is a great company, is to help others live happy, healthy, fulfilling lives. Because right now in America, we're suffering a huge health crisis. I'm sure it's obvious. But if looking at these stats right here, 2/3 of adults are obese or overweight. 2/5 of children are obese or overweight. And 20 million people are unhealthy. So just because someone's not overweight doesn't mean they're not unhealthy. You can be skinny and unhealthy. So what we're trying to do as coaches is to help more and more people. So the more coaches we have, the more people we can reach and the more people that we can help. And now Kristynne's gonna take over and tell us how we help others reach their goals.
Yeah, so in addition to helping ourselves and sharing our own journey, we kind of just help each other as a team to stay accountable, stay motivated by running our challenge groups. And within the challenge groups, we're helping others, so friends, people we might not even know, people that we come across on social media, or people that have been referred to us. So it's really cool that we're helping each other and helping ourselves and just a bunch of other people that want that help to get motivated and to start eating healthier and exercising. I know when I first started, I was following Lisa on Instagram, and I would see some videos that she would post working out, and I had a baby at the time, so I was like, if she could do this, I should be able to do this. So that's where I started getting motivated, and in that first picture you can see me doing some ab workouts with my son. But yeah, so if it wasn't for Lisa, I don't know where I would be right now. So it's just kind of a cool journey like that. You could go to the next slide. So within Beachbody, there's a ton of programs, and it's kind of cool because there's different ones for anybody, like whatever your fitness level is, there's a program for you, or whatever type of workout you like. If you like dancing, cardio, weightlifting, there's just something for everybody. This is Courtney in our little picture here, and she's gotten great results there that you can see. But it's just really cool to see the different programs and how they target different areas even. And I know some people say like, oh, I prefer working out at the gym, or they just like that time to get away from the house or whatever, which is great too. I think that's important to understand that as long as you're trying to like live a healthy lifestyle and work out, that's the whole point of it. So if you're enjoying your gym workouts, then great. Maybe you can still help out other people that might benefit from a home workout. So that's something to keep in mind too. And within that, like you can still try out the workouts if you wanted to, but also drink the Shakeology, and that will help boost your results, and will be a way to promote the product as well. So I'm sure you might have heard of Shakeology before from one of us or somebody else, but it's basically a really dense nutritional shake, and it's really delicious. There's a ton of different recipes, and yeah, so it helps curb cravings, helps you to lose body fat. It's a really nutritional drink, so if you're eating right, working out, you're going to lose weight. It gives you energy, and it increases your digestion, so get things moving there. It kind of detoxes you. And then it just helps your immune system. I can tell that I don't get as sick anymore because I drink it every day. And if I do get sick, it only lasts a couple of days instead of like a week. So that's been really helpful for my family. It also regulates your hormones and balances your moods, which I'm sure we could all use from time to time, right? And even my son, like he loves it. He's like, Shakeology, and he like asks for it. So yeah, it's just good for the whole family, really.
I know I bribed Summer with Shakeology.
Yeah. He used to just say shake, and now he's like Shakeology, and at first I was like, what? And then I realized he's saying the whole thing.
Didn't you say it just it helped lower your cholesterol as well?
Oh yeah, it did. I just went to the doctor last week and got some blood work done, and then I was really surprised actually, because I've seen the clinical trials and all that done, but I don't know why I never thought like, oh, that's good for them, but I never thought it would actually work for me. But I've had high cholesterol my whole life. Like when I was 7, I was in the hospital and they did blood work and all that at that point, and it came back with high cholesterol, and I really don't know why. So I guess it was just genetics. But now, for the first time in my whole life, I guess, now it's at good levels. And even my blood sugar was also really good now. So I was at like a pre-diabetic blood sugar level, and now I'm not. So that's good.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, Courtney.
Okay, so all of your challengers will have the option, and you do too, of getting what we call a challenge pack. And what that is a program plus Shakeology. And I'll just say from personal experience, when I became a coach, I was really on the fence about doing the challenge pack, just because I was like, I don't know if I want to do the shakes or not. But I'll tell you, like getting that regimen down and having Shakeology with, every day and doing my workout really made my results come a lot faster, and I felt better. So like, even though I was starting up a program, usually you're like super tired that first week and you're like really sore, but I felt like the Shakeology helped me like have energy and really recover, because I was doing Insanity Max 30. So definitely needed my Shakeology to give me that little like post workout fuel for sure. And you can even drink it before. So when you join as a coach, you have the option too of signing up with the challenge pack. And that will waive your sign-up fee right there. And honestly, starting up with the challenge pack is like the way to go, because you're going to be starting off really showing the people that are watching you, that you're committed and how this is working for you. And every month we have promotions, and Beachbody will let us know, usually like the week before. They'll let Lisa know, and she'll tell us what the promotions will be for the month. And that's basically, they'll do like a couple, either like workout programs or Beachbody on demand with Shakeology for a special price. So that's kind of what the challenge packs are all about. And then, so I know we talked about like challenge groups a little bit before, but this is kind of like the heart of our of what we do. And, we talk to people, we get them in these groups, we motivate them, they motivate us. It's a great way to really build like a sense of community. And really, it's really like a family. And some days you're going to have a bad day and someone's going to be in that group to really lift you up. So this is kind of, people ask, what do we do as coaches? And this is, one of the main things that, you'll hear us saying what we're doing. We're sharing recipes, we're talking about workouts. I know sometimes even people will be, they have similar things going on. Like I know Lisa and Christy are moms and they'll be like, oh my gosh, how do you guys fit a workout in? And they'll like share ideas. So it's really cool to meet people all over the country and help them and have things in common with them. So. Personal development. Oh, the one thing that you need to be doing that a lot of people are like, I don't know. So I'm going to be honest with you because that's just the person I am. When I first started, I was not doing my personal development every day, and I could tell. Once I started really listening to the calls and getting on the wake-up call in the morning, which that's just like a little call that Beachbody does every morning with us to kind of keep us updated and give us some information and some tips. Once I started doing those and reading books, doing Audible. So if you're someone that works and Beachbody is like part-time right now for you, you could do Audible and listen to books in your car. And that's been huge for me. So in the morning on my commute and on the way home, I'll just turn my phone on and listen to my book. And I like never listen to the radio anymore. So I went from not even feeling like it was important to now I literally can't wait to do it. And it has helped me so much because, and I'm sure some of you can relate to this, is you start off with all this self-doubt, like, am I going to be able to do this? This is super overwhelming. I don't know if I'm going to be good at it. And it really teaches you to find the strengths within yourself and be able to relate to other people and inspire them as well. So this is, we'll help you figure out books. I know I've reached out to Lisa before and a lot of our team on what books they're reading and what they really like, and trying to tailor it to me, because that's important too. Really being able to realize what you need to fill your cup with and what's going to do that for you. So I'll say this is something that's really important in keeping you going, because you're going to have bumps and you're going to be like, oh gosh, can I do this? And then you'll read your personal development for the day and you'll be like, oh yeah, I totally got this. So that's just a little bit about one of the key behaviors for Beachbody. They really believe in this, and I'm glad that they do, because I know that I need it.
Definitely. Awesome.
Okay, so when you sign up as a coach, what you're going to get is the best fit family, first of all. It's just a really great way of getting to know people that you would never have met before. Like Courtney lives on the other side of the US, and so we've become good friends, and it's pretty cool like that we can meet people that from all over, really. A personalized website, so it comes with your website, so you don't have to worry about making one for yourself. Your coach online office is an online tool that that just shows everything that you need. It has all your customers there, all your previous orders, everything that you would need. And then the marketing tools also. So if you want to promote a specific item, then you just go to your coach online office and everything's right there for you. There's a library of training, so any training material that you might need is also back there. We get 25% commission on all sales, and the cool thing is we get paid weekly. So every Thursday is payday. That's really exciting for us because we don't have to wait till the next month. So there's just a ton of resources that you get with this, and everything's there for you. It's really cool.
Awesome. And then something else we get too that I forgot to add on this slide is team cycle bonuses as well. So if you decide to build your team and reach out and help even more people, we get something called team cycle bonuses, which is majority of my income actually right now. So that's something you would learn if you decided to sign up, you would learn all about that as well.
Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of coach training available. If you look at this little thing, the red shows just a discount coach. If you want to sign up just for the discount, that's one option, and you get 25% off, so that's pretty cool. You can also do part-time if you want to just make a couple hundred a week. You can work full-time, go all in. It's totally up to you, whatever works for you and your schedule and your lifestyle pretty much. So we have our own Team Dream Catchers training. We tell you about how to do an hour a day. It's called your power hour. So that's dedicating 1 hour a day to doing everything that you need to get done in order to grow your business. So that's really doable. You just have to set aside time, and we can help you figure out any gaps in your schedule and stuff like that to dedicate to that. There is an emerging leaders group, so if you are working towards doing this full time and you want to go all in, then you would be considered a leader. And we do one-on-one help, so whoever your sponsor is, we're there for you. I mean, I know Lisa is my coach, and she's always there if I have questions or need someone to talk to even, so she's always there for me. We do weekly team calls and trainings, so that's really cool because it's just like a community pretty much, and I never feel alone, like even though I have my own business, and that's really awesome that you get your own business, but you get to do it with other people, and I think that that's important, at least for me, because I like to do things with other people. And then we do, just the weekly training calls. So those are really helpful, especially in the beginning when you're trying to learn everything and just going all in with it. So.
Awesome.
Can I speak to the power hour real quick?
Yes, let me try to go for it.
And I'll say, like, I know that a lot of people are probably like, I don't like working full time, is you feel like it's really hard to fit it in. So I have figured out in my schedule where, like Chrissy was saying, those gaps are. And I have been doing like 30 minutes in the morning and then 30 minutes at night, or I'll do it after dinner at night. And that's worked for me. And so honestly, I have been able to build my business doing it an hour a day. So, if you're hesitant about that because you feel like you won't have like all day to dedicate to it, you really just need those behaviors and to be doing them consistently.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because you can like spread it out, whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be 1 hour at a time. It can be throughout the day or just a little here and there.
Right. Yeah, even the personal development is part of the power hour, and Courtney does it while driving. So there you go.
Yeah,
that's part of it right there. Okay, so another cool part about this job is earning prizes and trips. So every month we have the opportunity to win something called Success Club prizes. And honestly, it's really not that difficult to do. It's really helping essentially 3 people each month on their journeys to getting healthy and fit, and you have the opportunity to win a prize. So here's just like a little Tony Horton bobblehead, but I've gotten, if you see in the background, an exercise ball. I've gotten like an exercise, like a yoga mat, Beachbody yoga mat. I have a Beachbody blanket. I have, I've gotten books. I've gotten like tons of different exercise equipment. Just this last month, they're sending out a sampler pack for our performance line. So I got to earn that, which is really cool, which is basically our like pre-workout, recovery shakes, stuff like that. So I get to sample all of those out or give them away to customers. So that's a great incentive. And we also have the opportunity to earn a trip each year. And I just got back. If you see this picture, me and my husband, these two pictures, we got to go on a cruise to the Caribbean, and it was amazing. We just went last month. But that was literally, I earned it from all last year. It wasn't even that hard to earn, I'm being honest. It's not that hard to earn. And we got to go to Jamaica, the Bahamas. We sailed on the biggest cruise ship that was on the sea, all full of Beachbody coaches, and they're plus ones. So I got to bring my husband for free too. So that was pretty cool. And then if you look over here on the left, my coach, Lauren, she paid for all of the diamonds on her team, which is a rank that you would, it'd be a goal that you'd want to get to if you did sign up. And it doesn't matter if the diamonds signed up under her, because I'm under her. But if, say, you signed up under me or Courtney or Kristynne and you became diamond, you would also be eligible for this trip. So we got to go to Utah on a diamond retreat, and it was all expenses paid. I didn't pay a penny. And we got a photo shoot. She paid for someone to do our makeup. She took us to the hot springs. We had catered food. We went out to sushi one night. Like, it was awesome. And all three of us are headed to Nashville this year for the big Beachbody event called Summit. And that's going to be exciting. We're doing that in July. So just so many great opportunities. It's truly been, it's been life-changing. So who are we looking for? We are looking for people who are motivated. You don't have to be, like I said, you don't have to be any kind of expert or anything like that. You just have to be motivated, passionate, a team player, someone who's positive and happy. And honestly, all of these things I've gotten better at since becoming a coach. People notice, I think for all of us, that we are just more positive people. We're more motivated because we're doing our personal development, goal setters, love helping others, and looking for freedom. So financial freedom, that's something I think we're all after, all three of us. And it's totally possible. Let's see what this quote at the bottom says. You have to move our faces. You have every characteristic necessary for success if you recognize, claim, develop, and use them. So, and this is another reason why personal development is so important, because every single one of you that's listening to this call has the opportunity and the capability to be successful in this business. It doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, you can be successful if you choose to be. So don't think that you can't be. And if you think that you can't, then you need to be doing personal development, and we can help you with that. And why become a coach? So this is kind of just wrapping it up, what we already talked about, but it's going to help you become accountable with your fitness and health. So when I first started, it kept me accountable, and it helped me lose all that baby weight. Work out for a job. We get to work out. We get to work out from our living rooms and in our workout clothes, and that's our job, or some people's part-time job, or whatever it is. We get discounts on everything. So all the awesome programs and supplements that Beachbody offers, we get discounts on. The traveling has been amazing, and places I never would have went before. I never would have went on a Caribbean cruise. Well, I would have wanted to, but I wouldn't have been able to. And we get rewards every month. You get to live a life by design and plan your own schedule. Financial freedom, the best fit family ever, and be your best self and help others do the same. So really, I mean, this is more just about living. It's more about being healthy and fit and all that, which is great, but it's a camaraderie. If you look at this picture on the right, this is what it's about. It's about the team, the camaraderie. We're all there to support each other. We're just all there for each other, and it's just really been great. And yeah, so my question to you is, why not become a coach? I mean, I always tell myself, like, who wouldn't want to do this? It's been such a blessing in my life, and I would have never met these girls here. I knew Kristynne from high school, but I don't think we would have been friends right now if it wasn't for Beachbody. And Courtney, I definitely wouldn't have met before Beachbody, and it's been awesome. But we want to thank you guys so much for listening, and just feel free to reach out to your coach whoever invited you to this call. And we will get you started and let you know all the details on signing up. All right? Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.